Hi, welcome to our Excel channel, helping Excel work for you, making life easy. Okay, just realised there's a few tweaks that I need to make to this existing table, so I thought I'd do a video. Obviously, we're not making any changes really to this unless it's on a video. So, as you can see, I've filled in the address, filled in the telephone numbers, but a good feature to have would be recognizing whether that customer already exists in your table. So you imagine you've got hundreds and hundreds of rows here, okay, and you need to add a new one. So if we add, let's say, Mr. A at the top here, so he comes back and we do a job for him, and we don't know he's right up there because there's, let's say this is row 200. Now as we start typing it in, it's bringing up one address road, but there could have been other address roads, so it's not enough to tell us it was already there. And then we'll put his phone number in, and then we just start adding it in what we've done for him. So he has to pay 150 quid, and he only pays us 150 quid straight away. So we think now that Mr. A is up to date, but of course we know he's not because he's there and he owes us £50. So instead of having that and having duplicates, we need to find a way of when we're adding a new case, we need to then highlight that we already know that he exists, and then we can just edit the existing entry instead. So the way to do that is conditional formatting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the address and the telephone number column. So the first one is if we select the address and you select the home tab at the top, and you want this conditional formatting option, and it says there, easily spot trends and patterns in your data using bars, colours and icons to visually highlight important values. So if you drop down, you've got all sorts of different options. You can make your own rules, uh, different colour scales, so you go hot and cold based on if it's different numbers and so on. But what we want is to highlight duplicate values, and you can already see it's picked those two out. So that works for me. Light red, dark text, that's fine. So now it's highlighted them. So if we started typing them in, it would then tell us that someone at one address road already exists. Now, as an extra measure, it's always better to have another second duplicate checker. So I'm going to do the same for phone number. Now, the reason why is if you don't put this exactly the same, so let's say we put one address road and then a full stop after it, it's not going to highlight that is duplicate. So if we don't then have another prompt to tell us, then we're going to miss it. Now, the same with this, if you just do a space, not a space, but if you do something, let's say full stop again, okay, that's interesting. So that's actually staying the same for all the numbers, so that's good to know. So when it's letters like this and text, one address road, put a full stop, it's not recognised duplicate. When it's exactly the same, it is. So to avoid that, just have a secondary duplicate, okay? So we know now, we've typed Mr. A, one address road is coming up as a duplicate, so is the phone number, it's got to be in there somewhere. So we can just have a look, filter it, one address road, and we find his initial entry, and we can see he owes us 50 quid. So then we can just add. So he owes us in total 250. Then he's going to pay us 150 today, plus that 200. Plus that is 200. So he then just still owes us that 50 quid. And we don't need this duplicate entry. Delete that. Okay, so something else I just noticed there is when I added one in that column and it automatically filled that in there, and then I've just deleted it, which of course I don't want to do, and I also did that before, so I deleted the full row. Okay, So all I need to do is just to rectify that, just drag down, and that'll come in. But what I also noticed is we had a new row, and then I deleted the name out of that, and then it still shows 0 for blank entry. So there could be a way of sorting that out. So we could have, before this, so we'll do it at the top, if name equals blank, then we want blank. If not, then we want to do the sum. So that's just a simple if formula, which I thought I might as well try and show you. If this cell in the name column equals speech mark, which is blank, then comma, the value if true is going to be blank blank, well, blank basically. And then if it's false, so if that isn't blank, then we're going to do the sum, okay? And there we go. So that's much better. And because, like I always go on about, because this is a table, that formula is automatically adopted into every cell in that column. Quick and easy. You don't even have to drag it down. You just change it in the top cell and it's done. Okay. So that's what I wanted to show you. That was the purpose of this video. Show you how to add duplication, conditional formatting to the table. As an added bonus, you've seen how to edit an existing formula with an if function to get rid of any unwanted information that might pop up. Okay, so I hope that was useful. Just a short video, and please like and subscribe if it was useful for you. Thank you for watching.